Hi everyone! Today we are going to dive into a unique project. While exploring the beads, I stumbled into bricks like this one here. I found a few of them and I was so intrigued by the shapes and by the rounded edges, and I just knew I have to bring them back and make them come to life. And that is what this video is about, how I created vases out of the shape of the bricks. I will explain that shortly, and then we will try to make some really nice ocean-like colors on the bricks. So today's challenge is really to glaze these vases here so they look like the ocean. Can we do that? That is what we are going to find out. Let's go. First I made some plaster molds. I made 4 of them in all. So I had 4 kind of vases, different shapes. They are divided in 2 pieces that I'm collecting as one and filling them up with fluidity clay. The fluidity clay is standing in the plaster mold for about 1 to 2 hours. Then I'm emptying the fluidity clay out and the shell is left inside the mold, leaving it to dry for a while, and then I can take the new vase out of the mold. So now you can see the shape of the new vase coming out of the mold here. And that's what I'm doing, just cutting off the excessive clay and making it nice and smooth, letting it dry, disc firing it at 920 degrees. And here you can see how the shape of the vases turned out, and I think that they are quite unique. And what do you think about the shape of the vases here? I'd like to hear your opinion. If you like to see the process more close up and more detailed of how I created these vases out of the shape of the bricks, then I will link below a video so you can see how I did it properly. Now we are going on with the glazing, and like you can see here, I'm starting with this deep blue color, and it's a semi-transparent color, so you can kind of see through it. It is supposed to. Then I'm building it up so it's getting lighter and lighter towards the top of the vase, so we will graduate the colors from the bottom to the top to get this ocean-like colors. And also the other colors I'm using is also semi-transparent, so you can see through the glazes. I just feel like I want to explain why I am so fascinated by the water around us, that I am making so much art that are inspired by the sea. So let's dive deeper into the water and the water element. We as human beings consist of over 60% of water in our body. And as an acupuncturist, I'm referring to the knowledge of the old Asian wisdom about the health when I say that the water outside are impacting us as human beings, like we as human beings are impacting on the water. The globe also consists of over 60% of water, and it's functioning like a cooling system to cool down the heat on the surface of the earth. In the same way, the water in our body is functioning as our cooling system, and all that is controlled by our kidneys, and that is what the theory is about. It's our kidney energy. And if the kidney energy in our body is imbalanced, we will experience some kind of heat in our body, and it can be waking up during the night, sweating, or just being warm and can't fall asleep. So it's really impacting our sleep, and it impacting our temperature and our body, but also the kidney are standing for so much more than this, and the water element in our body. So what I really like is to create 8 really nice vases inspired by the water and the ocean, while talking about this water element in our body and how it's functioning a little bit at each vase. We will dig deeper into the water element. As an acupuncturist, we can harmonize the energy of the kidney and the water element in the body, but also we can do it ourselves as human beings by making these exercises of Tai Chi, and that I will also combine with these 8 vases here. So for every vase there will be an opportunity to learn a movement, and after making all the 8 vases you will be able to make the whole form of Qigong that are strengthening the water element, your kidney energy in the body. So we are taking it step by step for each vase with the waves on. We are combining it with some theory about the kidney and the water element, and we are combining it with some movements, Tai Chi movements. So all in all you have this whole package of the water element, both the creative, the body, the physical, the mental part of it, and we will combine it all in one. Yes, and now back to the process of making these vases here. Like you can see, I have bubble glazed some white glaze and trying to make some kind of foam on the water here to see if we can make it look like waves coming into azure at this yellow water here. But that's again only an experiment. So let's see how it will turn out. Frying it during the night time at 1240 degrees. So let's see how it will turn out. Yes, so let's have a quick look now. Just open. Oh wow. Yes, and this is how they turned out. I will show you a little bit more close up. And I'm actually quite satisfied, even that I can't really see the white foam properly. I have 3 tips for you if you like to graduate your glazing, like from darker to the lighter, like I have done here. 1 is to choose your color theme before starting, so you have every color from deep to lighter, and then you can start your graduating of the colors. Here it's in the blue nuances, blue-green nuances. Tip number 2 is don't make a straight line, but like to try to make some of the darker go into the more light, and also let the light go a little bit more into the darker areas. It looks more alive that way. It looks more natural than if you have the sharp lines. Tip number 3 is just enjoy yourself doing it and have fun. Good luck. In my last video I asked for your opinion and advice about this vase here. Either if I should give it some white foam on top of the waves or leave it like it is. And I really got 2 comments, and that's a lot for my channel here. So thank you very much for you two who have commented And luckily you agreed about leaving it and not do anything more. You liked it both, and I thank you a lot for your opinion, and I will leave it as you said I should. And also the 8 vases I'm going to make will be a size smaller than this one here. This is quite big, this one. So it will be a little bit smaller, but with a lot of, I really like to make it with some pattern on. You can see here on the side here, the pattern of when you can see the light through the water, then it makes this. And I would like to experiment and see if I can create this light in the water. We will see how this turns out, and I really hope to see you there. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for following this channel. Thank you for all your likes and everything.